One moment. Yeah. So attending a demo is the first step that you make in the learning. I really appreciate the efforts that you're making. See, this is a Sunday. It's a week off. It's a week off, only week off for many people. Okay, some people don't have a week off on the Saturdays. And some people may even work on a Sunday because it's a shift. They work in shifts. Okay. So being a work off, maybe you want to sleep late or you have something else planned in the rest of your day, but you still made an attempt to join the demo in this early hours of the day. I really appreciate that effort. Okay, not because you're joining my training, not because you are attending my demo. It's an effort that you're making to learn something. Okay, I'm not saying because you're joining mine. Okay, it's one of your steps in learning something, right? You are in the process of exploring the trainers in the market. You're in the process of checking their services, their level of training or their skill set, their capability, your compatibility with them for understanding their knowledge or their skills and all, right? You're in the process of exploring. So once you explore and once you find somebody who suits you, you will start learning with them, right? It's a process. So I really appreciate that effort, because there are many people in the market, who are just willing to buy self learning videos. Okay, so I don't discourage that, but live training is 100 times better than self learning videos. Okay, so why I suggest that is, when it is a live training, you are a group of people. So it is like, you are a community. Okay, you are learning together. So when you learn together, the consistency and the dedication goes in a longer run. Okay, so you learn from the mistakes of others, you learn from their real time issues, you learn from their interview questions, you get to know how they are promoting themselves in the job market, you get to know what questions are being asked in the market, the way that they are answering. A lot of things you get to know when you go as a group. It is just like you're going to a gym with your friend, or you're like a team of people. Okay, or you're going to a shopping with your with a group of people. So the zeal, the enthusiasm, the enjoyment in this process keeps increasing. The consistency increases when you do it in a group. Just because we have money, if we go and buy the videos, okay, and you just keep it in your system and you never look at the screen of the video, what is the use of that? Right? You find many trainers in the market selling their videos. Even I sell my videos. I'm not disgracing it, because people of different time zones can't attend my training. People working in shifts can't attend my training. Right? There are many constraints for them. So for them, there is no option. They have to go with the videos. But those of you who have an option, try to prioritize. Try to attend a live training. Don't go for videos. Okay. Just a suggestion, guys, because when you do it in a group, I'm 100% sure in a longer run you will be able to learn the things than doing it like a single person. Okay. You can check for yourself. Maybe some of you might be a part of any wellness community. Some of you might be have membership in the gyms. Did you ever observe that? I know some of you are like very unique. You do it on yourself for a very long time. You're very consistent, dedicated, and all. But for those people who are like me, we always need a group of people or a community or somebody along with us. That keeps motivating us, that keeps us more consistent and dedicated. Okay, so I suggest to attend live trainings. Please don't rely on the recordings, not just self-learning recordings. Even every recording of the session will be recorded and shared with you, because you're getting the recordings. If you don't attend live, trust me, maybe after 1 month you will not even see my face, or you will not even listen my voice. You will pay me, but you will not, learn. Okay, so the one suggestion I give you people is, please attend live trainings. Don't rely on the recordings. Okay, on and off, yeah, maybe because you have a hectic schedule or you have something at home, you can't attend the training, that's okay. But if this continues, you will be completely out of the job market of Pega also. I'm 100% sure about that.
Your
The
voice
day
is breaking.
my voice is breaking, my, I think
No,
it's
that's clear for me.
No,
It's
that's
clear for me.
very fine.
awesome, guys. Maybe you can check once it's clear for others. Okay, and this is what I feel, guys. So from my past experiences, so that is the reason on the demo itself I'm suggesting. It may be with me or a different trainer, okay, but I suggest you to take up live trainings than keeping the recordings in your Google Drive or in your system and thinking to learn sometime later, which will never happen. Okay, So I really appreciate your efforts for joining the demo, guys. As I told you, the reason I'm appreciating is this being a weekend, okay, and you woke up in the morning, you connected 15 minutes prior to the training, which means you have to fresh up sometime before, right? So I really appreciate that, guys. You are making a step in your life, okay. And so let me start quickly with my introduction, followed by what we are going to do in the training, followed by your queries and a little bit of intro to Pega and all that. Okay. Yeah, I see the questions. Please hold on. You can ask me the questions directly. Okay, you can speak and ask me. Let me start with a quick introduction and let me tell you something about Pega, the future of Pega, opportunities on Pega, the companies using Pega. Let me tell you what I feel. Okay, then you can ask all your questions. Please kindly don't interrupt me in between. Okay, I'll ask you, if you have any questions, then you can take it up. Okay, when you interrupt me, I will lose the flow. Okay, and whatever I feel like saying, maybe I may not deliver my 100%. Okay, so please give me some time. Now come to my introduction, guys. So myself, I am Nikhila. As you know, I have 15 years of experience in IT. I'm still working. Okay, I'm still working in some ex organization, a well reputed organization. I lead a team of people and I still do coding. Okay, I do the development part. Okay, and this trainings is just my part time or freelancing. Okay, so the best part with my trainings is because I have a real time experience. My trainings or the hands on that I give you in the coachings will be completely real time. So I don't just teach you like how this rule works or how this functionality works in Pega. I teach you how many different ways we use this in real time, how many different ways we can configure this in real time. So I teach you the design and the architecture of real time projects, which is going to help you when you grab an opportunity on Pega. So things will not be like Greek and Latin when you grab an opportunity on Pega, because the same style of coding or same style of design is what you're going to learn in the training. And coming to my training expertise, I have close to 12 years of expertise in training. So I think when I was around like 2.5 years of experience in Pega, I started my trainings. Okay. So when I started my trainings in around 2010, we hardly had any trainers in the market. Okay, not even like 2 or 3 trainers were in the market on Pega. Okay, at least a good trainer. I'm not talking about people who just learn Pega and teach. A good trainer, who has a proper real time expertise. There were hardly like 2 or 3 people in the market. That's it. So very long time back I started my trainings. I have delivered a lot of corporate trainings both in and out of India. So I travel to different countries, I deliver my corporate trainings there, and I come back. So corporate trainings means, the company reaches us and they'll ask them to deliver the trainings for their employees for a span of 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. So we go to the company, and we deliver the training and we come back. Those are corporate trainings. And these trainings are individual online trainings, which I do from my home, which I do online through GoToMeeting or WebEx or something like this. Okay. So I was a corporate trainer for various companies. I did for Bank of America, Vodafone, World Bank, HSBC, a lot of companies actually, for JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and some small companies, and multiple consultancies out of India. I have been training them from a very long time. From the past couple of years, because of COVID, we are not doing any on place trainings, but online trainings are going on. So this is about my expertise in training, and I have been working with Pega since Pega 4.x version. Okay, just like every software has versions, right? Similarly, Pega right now in the market, you see Pega 8.x version. Okay, but I started working in 4.x. So 4 had multiple versions, 5 had multiple versions, 6 had multiple versions, 7 had multiple versions. Now 8.6 is running in the market. Okay, so I was working since Pega 4. So I saw Pega from the very childhood level, you can say. So I've been seeing Pega growing and, day by day. So this is about myself in Pega. And coming to the training, guys. So let me write down a notepad or something. So coming to the training, this is going to be a training of 2.5 months. Okay, so when am I planning to start? I'm planning to start from Feb 2nd, mostly Wednesday. If not, I'll plan that weekend. Okay, either Feb 2nd or the coming weekend, I'm planning to start. Okay, so why this 1 week gap? Because I want people to explore other trainers in the market and take a decision. I don't want to keep people in rush. So take a decision once you're ready to go with me. I will give you the software and everything required to install in your machines. Keep your system ready. So once the things start, I don't want people to run here and there because the system is not supporting. Go behind in the practicals. I don't want you to do it. So if you make up your mind, reach out to me. Okay, enroll for the training. Start installing the stuff in your machine. Keep everything handy. Keep everything ready. Your system should be fast. It should react quick. If there's any lag in the response, try to increase your processor or your RAM or something, but make sure that things are going good. Okay, so I give this 1 week time for that. So duration is 2.5 months, and the session timings. So we will have sessions on every Saturday and Sunday. So only 3 days a week. Okay. So Wednesday we have sessions from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday we'll be having sessions from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So maybe your next 12 weekends will be mine. I'll wake you up early in the morning. I'll take 3 hours of your time in the morning. Okay. So you will hear me saying blah 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 for the first 3 hours, and then you interact with your family the rest of the day. Okay. So you're going to give me your 12 weekends. Okay, so this is about the session timings. And I'm expecting the batch to end in the middle of April or towards the end of April because it's 2.5 months training program. Okay, and how about the recordings? So every session is recorded and shared in a Google Drive, which will have read-only access. Okay, for 6 months. So I want you to people to brush up, recap, do everything within the 6 months time period. Okay, so you will have access to the recordings. Then which version of Pega we are going to use? We are going to use 8.5. Why not 8.6? I didn't get a chance to download. But anyways, these are all patch versions, guys. It doesn't matter much, okay? It is just a patch version. So when people come up with patch version, it means there is some small defect in the existing version. They are trying to fix it in the next version. So they come up with a patch. Okay. In real time, people see, are you working on 8.x or not? People don't ask you, are you working on 8.5, 8.6, 8.4? Patch doesn't matter. Okay, are you on 8? That's it. So we are going to work on 8.5 version of Pega. And what are the projects that we are going to deal in the training? So one is going to be a healthcare project. So healthcare in the sense it is going to be a health insurance project. Okay, so it's a health insurance project. The other one is banking project. So banking project means it's a claims processing project. Okay, so health insurance means, so if any of you have insurance, you might know about this. So whenever you get hospitalized, the hospital people ask you to submit the documents at least a couple of days before, because they have to initiate a prior authorization with your insurance company. Okay, so that is what we do in this healthcare project. This healthcare project is for prior authorization. Okay, and the banking project is for claims processing. Most of you might have experienced, right? You go to an ATM, you swipe your card, the money gets deducted, you get a message, but you don't receive the money in hand. Okay, so you call the customer support and you tell them this is what happened. Or you went to a supermarket, you swiped it, the amount was not deducted, you had some network issue, you swiped it again. Now the amount was deducted twice. So you call the customer support and you tell them, hey, this is what happened, and they resolve your issue within some time frame, right? So there is a big life cycle behind this, guys. So resolving something like this is not so easy, okay? Because there are the people who make fraud calls like that, right? So there's a lot of thing involved in the back end to refund your money. Many networks come into the picture: Mastercard, Visa, all these networks come into your picture. Your vendor bank, your bank, both of them come into the picture. So a lot of things happen. Okay, so that whole business process is what we are going to do in the banking project, and for even for your approval of your insurance. You might have heard about co-pay, co-ratio, a lot of things come into the picture, right? So all that will be covered in the healthcare project. So this is just a glimpse of the projects that we are going to work on. So one of the projects I'm going to teach you in the session. So how will I teach you a project because you don't even know what is Pega? See, what we do is we will teach you the concepts of Pega first. So I will teach you like what are the various UI rules we have in Pega. Then we will implement some UI rules in the project. Then I'll teach you how to do reporting in Pega. We'll do some reporting in the project. How to do some validation in Pega. Then some validation in the project. So we'll go concept by concept. I'll be teaching you the concept, then we'll do the implementation. So theory and practical will go hand in hand. And how about the second project? So first project I'll be teaching you in the session. Second project is a task assigned to you. I'll give you a complete design document. You have to follow the steps and you have to do it. So when are you going to do it? You are going to do it in parallel to the first project. Suppose I teach you reporting in the first project, you have to do reporting in the second project. I teach you soap integration, you have to do soap integration second project. So this way double hands-on is what you're getting. Okay, so when I'm teaching you in the session, you're not going to do anything in parallel. You will just only listen to me because I want you to 100% focus on what I'm teaching. After the 3 hour session is completed, you will do the practical in both the projects. So that way, once you will listen in detail, twice you will practice. Okay, so are these the only 2 projects that you are going to do? Can I get more projects? Of course. If somebody has completed both the projects and they find some bandwidth to learn more, they want me to do more projects, I'm happy to share you more projects. Okay, so one project is like a spoon feeding. I'm going to teach you in a very detailed way in the session. Second project is a task. You get a document, you have to follow and do it. Third project is like I give you like a story, I give you like a requirement, you have to do it on your own. So level by level, your seniority will increase. This is like a kid spoon feeding. This is like a junior student. I give you the document in detail, like how to create, what to create, where to create. You will. Third level, I only give you the requirement like a client. You have to follow and you have to do it. Okay, so your level of expertise will increase as you keep doing more projects. Okay. And fee part, I think I have already discussed with you offline. I don't want to discuss it in the session because it's being recorded. Okay. So, and coming to the interview thing, I know most of the questions, being asked in the market. Okay. Because I do proxy, I sit as a recruitment team in my company. And also for various consultancies, I act as a part of the recruitment team. So in both the ways, I know what to ask, how to answer. Both I know. So whenever a particular concept is being taught to you, we give you a complete brush up of the interview things. I mean, like in this area, what are the questions expected and how to answer it? Sometimes maybe you are a master in the topic, but maybe you don't know how to answer. Okay, maybe you're not phrasing it properly. So there are chances, interviewer may not be happy with your answer. So, uh, you might lose the opportunity. So we will teach you what questions can be expected, how to answer them as well. Okay, and the people who are already working on Pega and who are already giving interviews, you can always reach out to me with the interview question that you're facing in the market so that I can tell you how to answer them or I can give you a solution to them because there are scenario based questions also being asked in the market. Okay, and coming to the resume preparation, as I told you, I do proxy or I do interviews for a lot of people. So I have a lot of resumes with me. Okay, though I will be sharing those resumes with you. You can frame your resume the same way, and the projects you can keep these projects in your resume. Okay, because these are actual real-time projects which I have worked in my career, which I am teaching you. So healthcare and banking projects you can keep in your resume and you can market yourself. And then coming to job assistance. Okay. See, we provide job assistance. I have tie-ups with some consultancies and some, I have my students working in various organizations. So whenever they have requirement, they reach out to me to push the profiles. They ask me the profiles. So I give them the profiles, and whenever they try to interview you, they ask you questions at a very basic level because they know that you are just trained by me and you don't have any real-time experience. Okay, that is the benefit you get when we refer you. Okay, so whereas when you try outside, you have to show some fake experience, and you have to, you know, answer questions which are more of real time. But when we refer you, of course, we have to show fake experience, but at least interview will be at a very basic level. Okay, now purely based on your interview performance, the recruitment will continue. If you have not answered properly in the interview, they will not hire you. Okay, so it's purely based on the interview performance. This is going to happen. Okay, so this is about the training, guys. Do you have any questions on this? Hey, regarding the CSA and CSSA course content, you can check that on my website, guys. One moment. Somehow my system is a little slow today. I should have restarted it before the demo. Okay, one moment. Just give me a moment. I'll pause my screen. Okay, so you can just type vernacular trainings. Okay, you can just go to services and you will see online live training. When you click on this, you will see the CSA and the CSSA course content. This is the couple of topics are missing. It has to be updated, like REST integration, and one or two are missing, which I'll be updating by today or tomorrow. We'll get it updated. Okay, but however, you can check it on my website here. Okay, and if you want to know more about my training, you want to see how comfortable you will feel, or how the training goes and all, you can check my videos on my YouTube channel, Nicola Trainings. You will find some videos from a